What's up, DF? You can hear me, DF? You can hear me, D? What's up, big? Y'all can hear me on here? All right. All right. Y'all can hear me? All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. What's up, Tight? I saw you just jumped in the building. What's happening with it? You see what's going on, bro? Y'all can hear me again? I'm cool and tight. What's happening with it? Let me see what's going on with you can hear me, Kev?
You hear me now?
You can hear me?
I hear you, but you sound like you chopped the screws.
Huh?
But on my end, you fools, dog. Man,
What'd you say, Kev?
hello. I hear you, but on my phone, you, I said I can hear you now, but on my phone, you frozen.
I'm froze?
Yeah, hello. So
Yeah,
you can hear me?
I can hear you. I'm froze?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Yeah, but I hear.
My phone. Hey, y'all, my phone look like it's blurry or something. What's up, Eb? What's happening with it? My phone look like it's blurry, y'all? Or was that Kev phone? Or is it my phone this time? What's up, my like? I see you in the building. We getting it straight. What's up, Ronald? What's up, Ronald Bunch? I saw you just jumped in the building. Mac Merrill here. I see Mac Merrill in the building. What's up, Merrill? Trying to get Kev on. He said my phone tripping. Is Kevin phone? Oh, we figuring this out. We figuring this out. Thank you, Donnisha. So you know what you know what? He gonna always say it's my phone. He ain't gonna never say it's his phone. Oh, you see me clear, air? That's what I'm talking about, air. What's happening, dog? Yeah, bro. He gonna say it's my phone. When Kev called back, it's gonna be my fault. Y'all know this, right? Kevin don't take no charge unless you got the video camera on him. He ain't taking no charge. Nah, not at all. You can forget that, buddy. Look where you at now. He gonna say, well, it's your fault. You didn't want me to come on. You want a trucker cap? What kind of trucker cap? What color? What color, Merle? No problem, bro. It can be in the mail tomorrow. Oh, it's always Cal phone. Oh, but you gonna mind your business, Lee. Oh, okay. 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 Well, I need you to say that one more time when Kevin get on here. Cause he blamed everybody else but him. Black on black. We do we got something black on black on? I don't know. I don't know. I know we got a black on order, but I don't know if it's black on black. I'll let you know, Merle. I don't know if it's black on black, but I know we got a black on black, a black hat, black cap on order, so I don't know. What's up, Trish? I saw you just jumped in the building. What's happening with it? Y'all do me a favor, like and share, bro. Y'all do me a favor, like and share. Please like and share. Please like and share. While we waiting on Kevin to get his Boost Mobile charged up, y'all do me a favor. What's up, Aunt Jay? I saw you just jump in the building. Y'all do me a favor right now. Just like and share. We got a good show planned for y'all today, man. We got a good show planned for y'all today. So you can hear me. That's great. Would you come on the live? Because you're supposed to be up here with me, Kev. Talking about you can hear me. Awesome. great. We would like to see you, Kevin. You ready to come on? Or you still trying to get your phone straight? He ain't gonna like that. He ain't gonna like that. You got your phone together? Look, y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube. Y'all like and subscribe on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. We need to get our subscribers up so we can start going to YouTube and doing our live from YouTube. But we need to get our subscribers up. Y'all make sure y'all like and share this. We got some female entrepreneurs gonna be on the day. That's gonna bless y'all with some of the knowledge that they have. It's a pleasure to talk to them. I was glad I was able to line them up for today. So I'm really excited about today's show. I'm just waiting to get Kev on here so we can go ahead on and get this thing started. I mean, one of y'all mind. Kevin, what you doing, dog? I heard you said you can hear me. What's going on with the phone, my brother? I'm waiting on you, Kev. How was y'all day today? I mean, I might well use the audience as my my co-host. How was y'all today, man? How was y'all day today, man? Y'all had a good day? Cause mine was long. I had a long day today, y'all. It was a long day today. Long day today, man. But I always get enough energy to make sure I do the show, bro. I don't know what's going on with my my co-host. Well, with his phone, he got to put his minutes on the phone real quick. Oh, all right. Thank you, Merle. I was wondering what was going on. Thank you, Merle, because I didn't know what was going on, bro. So I was wondering what's going on, bro. How was y'all week, bro? These last couple of weeks been super, bro. These last couple of weeks been super. Everybody been talking about the conversation. Everybody been talking about the conversation of LSU. Shout out to LSU women. Shout out to Southern women. Both of the basketball squads won. So shout out to LSU and Southern women. But say, bro, the way they marketing this, doing this market on these women basketball, it might be like the LeBird Magic marketing. You know what I mean? If they use their head right, and that can be good for everybody, the women can start making more money. What's up, my brother?
So, dog, my bad, bro. I think the Trump supporters got my phone jacked up, dog. For trying to go to jail. They're on the white boy to mad at me, got my fucking phone jacked up or something, bro. Because I don't understand. I can hear everything you saying, but I can't see me. If I can't see me, I can't be me. And say to you, Felicia, you better watch it. Get on outside you won't. You know I'm in there. I'm telling you right now, I'm in there.
Woo! What's
It's
up,
my
Brendan
fault, dog.
Williams?
No, bro. I've been trying my. I think the Trump supporters mad at me. I'm laughing at them, so they fuck my phone on the wrong. You know I'm in Texas, dog, so you know I go out shit, dog. If they say, well, you want to talk about Trump, you want to talk about nobody tonight, I'm going to take the fucking phone and hack it. My bad, y'all. Go Trump for 2025. Fuck, I got to get back on the team, I guess. So I keep my fucking phone on. Fuck. Motherfuckers, what I tell you, dog.
What's going on, Kev?
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just glad to be on the air. Don't take my minutes from me no more. I can't afford to pay no more fines. I'm gonna find get another transplant, a ticket transplant to pay the rest of these fucking fines. You got me like Black Tone on Ricky Smiley show. What the fuck?
That the Trump supporters did that, dog?
It had to be, dog. Look at me locked up, blocked up, constipated. My phones. I can hear you talking about me, but I can't see myself on it.
It's all right, bro. Speak to our guests, bro. Speak to the audience, bro. Speak to everybody that's in here, bro. You're here now. Why don't you go ahead on and speak to everybody, man?
What's up, Miss Jenny? What's up, Merle? Yeah, Merle, that T-Mobile home, we tripping after 6 o'clock in the evening. You know, I don't know what's going on. What's up, Philly? Merle. What's up, Brenda? What's up, DL? I'm in here, dog. I'm in here, man. You know, they're trying to really best keep me out Trump supporters say, I'm gonna show you. We'll talk about Trump going to jail. Just don't drop that soap, old Trump. I hate to see that orange hair turn blue in that shower. They put that 9-inch nail on you.
Say, bro, you can't be saying everything about Trump like that, dog.
My mouth closed.
Huh?
The boy, my phone on jack night. The boy Jack hijacked my phone and everything.
Yeah, bro. How was your day, bro? You spoke to everybody, bro. How was your day? What's up,
Trying
Twitter? I see you
to
in the building.
What's up, Trish? What's up, Trish? I see Trish in there. What's happening there? I'm trying to speak to everybody. I'm coming there. I'm running in late.
What's up, Jenny?
I'm running late like Southwest Airlines. I'm running late today.
What's up, Laquita Adams? Say, bro, how was your day today, my brother? I see how this part going, but how was your day today, man?
Productive, man. New employee orientation. It feels good to say I had to do a new employee orientation. I got a couple of people I got to train how to drive. Man, I had a busy day. My day always busy.
So you got the Bluetooth.
Ain't no more laying back in the gap. Huh?
I see you got the Bluetooth in your ear, huh?
You can hear me? You can't hear me?
When we have the problem, see, I told you, every time you come up with this different motherfucking pieces of equipment, here we go. Look, you couldn't get on earlier, and soon you turn your head, I see the Bluetooth in your ear like a piece of ground meat. Let me tell you something, bro.
I just told you the problem was the dudes had me on lock, bro.
Let's shoot, bro. You got a new All Love over your shirt on. What you got on, dog?
Oh yeah, man, I got the new All Love over his shirt on.
Let me see it, bro. I mean, you're sitting down. We can't really see it. Let me see.
Stand
up. Let me see it, bro. I mean,
Bob, stand. You want to see how small I got? You trying to make everybody see Ken Law Wade, y'all? He ain't fat no more.
Nah, I ain't never said that.
Can't talk about the fat kid.
I ain't never said that. No, I said Kevin lost weight. I ain't never said he wasn't fat no more. Look, Kevin lost weight.
But you should have said it. You should have said it. Thinking about it and saying two things.
I like that shirt. That bitch nice, though.
Everybody, I'm telling y'all, next week it's gonna be a Teletubby in my chair. I'm gonna replace myself. That shit. I ain't got time for him. That bullshit.
Don't act like that, dog. I'll be happy.
You come in next week, it'll be a Teletubby in my seat. I'm selling my seat. I'm like Angela Yee.
Say, bro, you gotta start on behind time.
I was here. I heard you talking. I heard you speaking to everybody. I just couldn't see myself. You know. I told you.
It was 8:05 and we were still looking for you, right? I'm gonna ask
Felicia
because I think Felicia made it to class before you, so I'm gonna ask Felicia because you came behind her. You see what I'm saying? Felicia was in the building.
All right, Dr. Mo.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, they want to be the gatekeeper and the car carrier and the timekeeper.
That's how I go, late. I need you on time. But tell me this, though, bro. Let's go ahead on and get this show started. But let's get the joke of the day out the way so we can discuss our first feed the homeless drive. You know what I mean? So, what you got for the joke of the day, my brother?
There wasn't a joke of the day. I thought I was a joke. We clowning me, there's nothing. But anyway, man, listen, I was running late. I was talking to this cat, right? So the cat was like, man, hey, what's up, Pop? No, Pops ain't that old dog. What's up, little fella? So he like, man, he was kind of upset. Then he started smiling at the same time. Like, man, what's going on? This doing me lost his mind. He said, no, man. He said, man, listen. He said, I just lost my kids in the battle in the custody. I lost my kids in the I lost my custody of my kids. I said, damn. I gotta be messed up, bro. I said, man, I feel for you, man. I said, I never had to go through nothing like that, man. He said, but we should have basically, y'all said, you ain't try to fight for him? He said, man, I was fighting, I was kicking, I was scratching, I'm pulling hair, trying to keep my kids, all kind of stuff. I said, I just couldn't keep them. I said, man, your baby mama got you like that, huh? He said, no. Yeah, he said, I said, so what happened? He said, man, she swallowed all of them. I'm gonna regain my strength and call her back again.
He said, what?
She swallowed all of my kids. I'm gonna regain my strength and call her back again and get the rest of these kids out of me. He said, I can't wait to regain my strength till call us back. Come the rest of these fucking kids out me too.
Oh, fucking God, dog. So, what you saying is she got rid of all of the kids.
Yes, sir. That boy said, I was saying it happened at the same time. He said, hate to see him go, but she had a good deal, dude.
Say no, you with these motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna talk about your prostitute joke, bro. Y'all already know, bro. That's Cam the comedian. I'm E-Guy the creator. And what's the name of the show?
Love over here.
The name of the show is All Love Over Here, man. Every week, our job is to bring y'all an educational, entertaining show. You know, y'all gotta excuse Kevin prostitution joke. You know what I mean? But unfortunately,
this said he lost couple of his kids, dog. I'm trying to figure out how you did that.
Y'all gotta excuse Kevin after midnight joke. You know what I mean? You still got kids watching the show. Hey, bro.
Maybe so that man keep watching the show.
On a serious note, man, tell me this, man. How was your first experience with the homeless food drive, bro? How was it, man? How was it giving back?
Oh man, it felt great, man. Like I said, and me and Earl, we got out there to showcase the fact that, you know, I told Earl after the first couple of stops, man, I thought about it. I said, man, listen, we got to be thankful and be grateful for what we have, because these people don't have anything. You know, going out there just to see how many people was coming to us to get something to eat, it was like overwhelming. Like, man, we had 200 bags, you know, 100 bags of fruits, 100 bags of sandwiches in it. And we gave out everything we had, even the extras we had, we gave out. I had extra stuff left, but the whole process of it, man, was kind of heartbreaking. But at the same time, it was educational to me, because I learned a lot. You know, a lot of times people say, "Oh, they're on the streets because they're on drugs, or they crazy," but it was not the case. We met a lot of people that had jobs. Some of them had jobs, but they could not afford to pay rent. So they decided to live under the bridge or live on the streets. You know, we met some guys that was they wanted to help it out. Mm-hmm. You know, we met guys that were like, "Oh no, I don't want no job. I just want to live on the streets." You know, but me and Earl had a great experience with that. Like I told Earl after we did it, I said, "Man, you got to sometimes sit down. You got to reflect on your life. We complain about a lot of things that goes on at our jobs, at our house, stuff like that. But these people got nothing to complain about because they don't have anything work. They don't have nothing. So it's like we complain about the things we do have when these guys ain't got nothing. So that was an eye opener, because like I told Earl, I said, man, we all are one paycheck away from being in the same predicament. You know, we one paycheck away from being under the bridge too. You know, everything is not guaranteed to us, man. And I learned a lot of, like I said, you know, it was just in New Orleans, but it's all over. But just to be down there to see firsthand and talk to some of these people, it was like, man, you know, one guy, you know, he told us he wanted the water. So I want no damn water. I'm like, what the hell? Boy, that boy want that bottle. So he keep that water. But, you know, it was a great experience. You know, what you learn?
You know what? It felt good. It was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened that day. You know, but we still was able to get it done, and that's the thing about it. Just being able to persevere, no matter what's going on. You know, if God puts something on your heart, get it done. No matter what, get it done, and that's something that God had put on our hearts to do. And that's the reason this show was created, to give back and to help the community, right? So I wanted to address something, you know, thank you everyone for all the nice comments, man, that you poured on Kev and I. We really appreciate it. But to God be all the glory. You understand what I'm saying? Like we just doing our part. We just little pieces to the puzzle out here. So God get all the glory. I don't get none of it. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my part out here. At the end of the day, that's all me and Kev doing. So we don't do this for to be recognized or to be seen. Like one of the comments, all the good comments, I saw that one of the brothers, Raymond, had put down, you're supposed to do it not to be seen, but understand something, right? We did it to bring awareness, to what was going on out there, right? So the videos for that purpose, to bring awareness. Like we don't have to be the ones out there feeding them every day. They got a lot of days in this year. Pick a day. You can go out there and feed them. It's not about us, bro. And that's what people always won't be Bible thumpers when it's time or when the argument fit them. You know what I mean? That they go picking a scripture. But it's like, listen, dude, I'm not really controlled by that, dog. You know what I mean? For people anybody that think I did it to be seen, you don't know me. I don't need to do all that to be seen. I did a lot more behind closed doors. You understand what I'm saying? So it was done to bring awareness to it. So for anybody that thought we did it to be seen, you're wrong and you don't know us. And I understand you feel that way because you don't know us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, life is great. And I'm just paying it forward. That's the same thing Kevin doing because we could have been on that other end. You see what I'm saying? And the difference between us being on that other end is job, business. So now what? We homeless like them. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't treat nobody like they're no different from you. So I want to make sure I address that for anybody that thought something differently. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get a message that a mother been looking for her child, not a kid, her child for 2 years, and she saw him on a video. Think about that. She been looking for her son for 2 years, and she saw her son on a video, and she went and picked him up. Think about how that lady felt. Think about how that mother felt to see her child alive, not knowing where he been for the last 2 years. So why people out here thinking that we doing this to be seen? Like, man, look, it's a greater purpose to this. It's a greater purpose to this. Like I said, we are small in this grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? So for every comment that was negative, and it wasn't that many, and I'm being honest, like Kevin probably heard it, and I read it. You understand?
Right.
That was the only comments that we heard about that, because most people know me and they know I don't do nothing for show. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to make sure I address that, bro, because I don't want people having a understanding that's misunderstood about us and what we do over here for the All Love Over Here show. This show was created for that. And if anybody think they can do it better, go ahead, man. We applaud it. We ain't doing this to be the only ones out there doing it. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I address that. And to everybody, once again, that said the nice things, we really appreciate y'all. And when we go back out there, we're going to do it again. We're going to let you guys know, hey, we're going back out there to go and feed the homeless. So for the ones that feel like we're doing it for sure, man, you feel the way you feel. I'm just going to keep doing what God wants us to do. So it was a good experience for me. It was a great experience, to be honest with you. I felt great afterwards to be able to help out. I felt even better knowing we helped that mother out. You know what I mean? So it's like, think about it, dude. That's what it's all about. That's the reason why we're here, to help each other. It's not about money. Money is just the currency that they have right now. Anything can be the currency. They can make tires the currency. So now we killing each other over tires. Now we robbing each other over tires. They can make anything currency, bro. So currency can't be the reason why you living. That's not the purpose of life. You understand? God said work, and you'll never go broke. Work the talent that he blessed you with. You know what I mean?
Some people say, so we say you gotta work to live to work. But I bought the idea to Earl. and I explained to Earl why I brought the idea up to feed the homeless. My first year working for the government, and we had to go out and clean under the bridge. And me not knowing what that meant, out that way, go paint some graffiti. When I got there, we rolled up in these big old dump trucks, and the supervisor told us to clear everything out. I mean, run a homeless out, take all their belongings, throw it back in the dump truck, go to the dump site and dump it. I'm like, what? For real? I thought it was just, no. You don't understand how that made me feel, because I've been in a situation where I ain't say I was homeless, but I had nothing to call my own. I had more home to call my home. So it's like, even though you sleep on somebody's sofa inside somebody's house, you ain't got your own, you still consider being homeless. You might not be on the streets homeless, but you're living under someone else's roof with nothing to call your own. So when I saw that, it stuck to my mind like, man, that's crazy. We gotta really take these people's stuff and throw it away and push them out. They ain't really got nowhere to go. You really got nowhere to go. You're outside, but you cannot be out here because you're a bad sight for the public. I'm like, man, that's what made me talk to us. Man, you know what? I've been having this in my thought, my mind for a long time. We need to go out there and try to give back to the community, give back to our city, and go feed the homeless. I was like, you know what, Kaz, it's a great idea. Let's put it together. So that's where it all comes from. It never was about we want to be seen, we want to be noticeable. Because like Earl said, if y'all know us, we always seen, we always been noticeable. So it was never about that.
All right. Melika Honore. If you don't hear Melika Honore, I'm ready to bring you on, Queen. We have Melika Honore, man. That's gonna be our first guest tonight. We really appreciate y'all patience with everything we have going on. We really appreciate y'all. But we got Melika Honore that we want to bring on first, man. One of the first female entrepreneurs that we have coming on tonight. This lady has been kicking butt, and she's been doing it since 2006, y'all. Like I said, I had to bring her on to baby. Melika!
Hey, how you doing?
How are y'all?
How you doing, Queen?
Hilarious. Let me just say
that. Don't pay me no mind. I'm telling you at all. Don't pay me no mind.
Y'all are so funny. Y'all are hilarious.
Hey, wait, hold up. Let me finish introducing you, Queen. Hold up, man. We got Melika Honore. She graduated from Warren Easton in 1996.
What?
Yeah. She's a proud eagle.
Old girl. I'm an old girl. You know what I'm saying?
That old. Come on now. We in the same book.
Hey, man. Melika have 3 childcare facilities, man. 2 going on 3. The Love Centers, if y'all ever heard of them, is the Love Centers, man. They're real popular in the city. And she also have the restaurant Hookah Lounge, The Verdict.
Yeah.
You have so much going on. Besides all that, you also is a business consultant. How? And a mom, where's the time? How you find time to juggle all this? You superwoman out here. God dog it.
I am. A good thing I love what I do, but I don't know. I don't know how I find the time. I just find the time, right? But you and I talked about this often. I have a team, so I'm not doing this shit by myself.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Melika? I like from you to start from the beginning. Just start from the beginning and bring us on through, because we have some questions. But like I said, how you even get into this? There's so many questions that we have. That's why I say start it off so we can jump in like Double Dutch. So start off with the Bible.
I would start off with Hurricane Katrina.
All right.
So no, let me just start off talking about as a child. So I told you this story. 12 years old, I was walking around talking about wanting to be the first Black female president. I just thought it was cute. I saw the inauguration with Bill Clinton, and I saw how Hillary Clinton walked across the stage, and I was in awe. I thought it was dope as shit, to be honest. And so I leaned over to my grandmother, who was born in 1936 in New Roads, Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah. And I leaned over and whispered to her, and I said, Mama, I can't wait to marry a man and he become the president of the United States. And she whispered back to me because my grandfather was in the room. Now, keep in mind, they were born in the 30s. And she said, marry a man, you know, you could be the president of the United States. Right? And so I say this often, like, be careful what we tell our children, because our children believe exactly what we tell them. So if we call them princesses and queens, they believe they're princesses and queens. If you tell them they're beautiful, they believe that they're beautiful. So be careful, right? So she told me that, and then that's it. I was walking around saying, I'm going to be the first Black female president of the United States. Walking around telling everybody. And so I told that to a teacher at St. Peter Claver. You didn't say that part, right? I went to St. Peter Claver. Listen, I represent my sixth ward school, you know? St. Peter Claver. And so Mr. Houston, I'm walking around telling, you know, my teachers, and they all thought it was cute. I wanted to be the first Black female president. And then my teacher challenged me. So shout out to the teachers that are on this show. Again, y'all have one of the most important jobs next to the parents, right? And so my teacher challenged me, and he said, what does the president do? And I was like, I don't know. They run the world, right? World. You did hear me say world, because I thought they run the world. And so he said, no, I want you to go and tell me what the president's job is, how much money they make, and then come back and tell me, right? And so he told me that. We didn't have Google, so I had to go to the library, right? Pull up the encyclopedia and find out what the president did. And then I came back and said, never mind, I don't want to be the president. And he said, why you don't want to be the president? And check this out. At 12 years old, $236,000 a year was not enough money for me.
At 12?
At 12. And my teacher said, what do you mean, Melika? That's a lot of money. And I said, not for me. Like, y'all have to know, I was a little girl saying, I want a chef. I want a driver, right? I want somebody to clean my house. I want a housekeeper. And I knew at 12 years old, $240,000 wasn't enough money. Wow. So he challenged me to find out. Okay, so he sent me back to the drawing board. He said, okay, well, I want you to go figure out how much money you want to make. And then you find out what career, because we ain't talking about entrepreneurship. That's not really a thing, right? Like as popular as it is now. And he said, go find out how much money you want to make and then come back and tell me what you want to do. And so I'll tell you, people disagree with me. I raise my children like that. I tell my children, decide how much money you want to make, and then you decide what the hell you want to do, right? People disagree, agree. I don't care. I'm open, right? That's how I operate and raise my children. And so I'm researching, reading books. And the only word I could come up on was entrepreneur. And so, and then it said that entrepreneur could make zero to infinity, which meant we decide how much money we make.
Correct.
We decide if we make zero or we make a billion. And so I knew at that point that was for your girl. So that's a little story of how I realized that I wanted to be a business owner, because we can talk about an entrepreneur and a business owner. I'm a business owner. I'm not an entrepreneur. I haven't created a job for myself. I'm a business owner and I own businesses.
Okay, hold up. All right, before Kevin jump in this. All right, let's talk about the love centers.
Okay.
The love centers.
Katrina, you ready for it? So check this out. I think this is the dopest story. Do y'all cuss on this show, or we gonna keep it clean?
Yeah, you okay, baby? Talk. Go ahead.
Story.
We grown. We grown on here. Kevin already made it. Till after dark with that nasty joke. It's
I
like,
just need
Jesus.
permission.
Yeah.
So I think this is the dopest fucking story. I started my my first daycare center off of income tax check. I was in Houston, Texas. Y'all know Hurricane Katrina destroyed the city. And so I was in Houston. I have been always obsessed with Craigslist. I don't know what the hell I thought about it, but I was obsessed with Craigslist. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I would scroll up and down it, and I would always go to the for sales portion and then businesses. So it would be businesses that was for sale, right? And things that they were selling for businesses or it was actual businesses. So I would go in there like a job every single day, go to the Craigslist ad. And I came across an ad that says Class A child care facility for sale, $10,000. Class A child care facility for $10,000. Now keep in mind, your girl was living, you just said that, Kevin, we are all, a lot of us are one paycheck away from being homeless. That was me.
Right.
Right. I was living check to check, barely living check to check, because you know how we do it. We got to go get a payday loan, right? So I was living below paycheck to paycheck. Right. So you see that big ass number, $10,000, you like, but I was always a dreamer. And I say this, and I'm thankful that I'm a little thrown off because I didn't process that number as being a huge number that was not obtainable. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna figure out how to get this money. You know, here it is June, and I call a lady and I say, hey, I saw you posted an ad for a Class A child care facility for sale. And she's like, yeah, it's fully furnished. It had minor damages, roof damages, and yeah, it's for sale, $10,000. I was like, I want it. And she was like, okay, well, where you at? And I said, I'm in Houston, but I want the daycare. And she was like, well, come get it. And I was like, but I don't have the money.
You got a problem.
Listen, Kev, Earl, I don't even know what made me call that fucking lady. Like, I don't have the money. I don't know what I thought she was going to say. I don't know, but just I keep telling y'all I'm a little thrown off, right? So what makes sense for people don't make sense for me. Right. Right? Or I just think I'm a dreamer, right? And so I said, I want the daycare. She was like, you got the money? I was like, no, I don't have the money. She was like, I'm sorry, my baby. And I was like, you can't take a payment arrangement? She was like, no. And so I said, okay, well, I know just like us Black folks, the only time we have a large sum of money is when? Doing income tax.
Type, son.
So I told the lady, look, check this out. In January, I'm going to get my W-2s and I'm going to get my taxes. And if you hold it for me, I'm coming back. She said, well, if it's still here, you can have it. And you better believe it was still there. I remember getting my W-2s, right, in Houston. Baby, I went to H&R Block. I got the advance, and I had been doing that for a long time. So my advance was majority of all my money. Right. And the check was $9,466. And I called that lady and I said, is it still available? And she said, yes. And I said, I'm on my way. Wow. And I signed over the check. And I'll tell you, Kev, Earl know this story. My whole family has never worked for anybody since that day.
Whoa. Whoa. And wait, what year that was?
In 2006.
And you said your whole family, your whole Black family.
My mama, my sister, my cousin, my aunt, my niece, my nephew, my daughter, my son, my nephew. I could go on.
Wow.
So, all right, Kevin, I'm about to let you jump in this. All right, but
no, do what you do.
I'm a stripper girl. I own a lounge, so I'm a sip while we talk.
Hey, what you drinking? What you drinking? That come from your lounge?
It did.
What's the name of it?
It's called a Queen Pen. I don't have the smoky stuff that comes with it, but I just took that and came over here.
The Queen Pen. Look, when y'all go to the verdict, y'all make sure y'all ask for the Queen Pen drink. Look out. Look out.
Or when y'all meet us at the verdict, we're going to do a live show. We got to do a live show for my
Y'all got to, yeah, for sure.
Tell me how it is working with a Black family. Like, you know how the cliche is when you start a business, what you don't want to do is hire your family. Now, I hear you saying that your whole family work for you. Tell me about that dynamic of how y'all able to work together.
And we work together with partners, so they don't technically work for me. I don't say that. Remember, I told you those words. We're partners. We work together, right? Okay. We talked about that, right? When you lead the team, right?
Okay, so y'all work together.
We work together. We're partners. It's fucking hard. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Oh my God!
Right? It's hard.
I thought you were about to say, oh, it's easy breezy.
Oh no! Look, I'm a New Orleans girl. The the reason why they love us around the world is because we're authentic, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's hard, easy. No, fuck no, it's not easy. It's hard as fuck. But what's not hard, right?
Okay.
You know, think about it, and I know you can supervisor or y'all all entrepreneurs, and you have employees that you have to manage. That shit fucking.
Wait, excuse me, Melika. Wait, Kevin, we have company. Thank you.
Oh, he out of here.
Yeah.
His phone.
Yeah,
you said it was a Boost phone, right?
Boost, Prime Code. One of the motherfuckers that's not even in company, man. It's not even in business no more. He keep them old ass phones. I'm sorry, Melika. I'm sorry. That's Kevin with that Nextel. Him and them fucking Nextels, bro. I mean, he want to hook up everything.
Baby, he got to get another. What? There you go. He back.
Hello.
Yeah, I told y'all gotta excuse me, dog. I'm in Texas. Trump people don't like me no more, dog. I told y'all that earlier.
You interrupted our guest with all that noise, Kevin. You really like for real.
No, you think it's a joke? I'm telling the truth. I'm getting hacked over here.
Kevin, Melika talking.
What you talking about? Y'all know I have ADHD. I forgot what we
See, Kevin, you can't be doing this. We can't be having these problems. We were talking about you working with your family, Melika. We were talking about you working
how
with your
hard
family.
it is. Listen, I say this again. What's not hard? If you manage a team, managing employees, that's hard, right? But here's the thing. Me and my sister and my mom, and it started with my grandparents. Us being close and tight and looking after each other was instilled in us, like as little bitty girls, right? Me and my sisters. My grandmother, the same one that told me I could be the president of the world, right? Told us, all y'all have is each other. All y'all have is each other, right? So it started as a little girl, so I'm gonna give my grandmother props, right? And then, so it made it easier when we became adults because we knew we had to do this shit together. Like whatever we did, it needed to be together. So I'm gonna say it started as my grandmother, but it's hard. I'm not gonna sit here and say this, but it's non-negotiable. My sister knows, my mama knows. We're in a relationship, and I tell my community, shout out to She Hustles Society, my community. I tell them that we're in a relationship, just like you in your relationship with your girl, and I'm in a relationship with my dude. It's the same thing. We're in a relationship. So if my sister fuck up, yeah, I'm gonna be mad at her, but I'm gonna forgive her. If my mom fuck up, yeah, I'm gonna be mad at her, but I'm gonna forgive her, just like I forgive my dude over and over and over and over. So I tell them the same thing, and we have that philosophy. This is non-negotiable. We're doing this, period. There's no other way. So it's instilled in us, right? And so again, I'll tell you, I'm gonna just be real with you. Me and my sister had a fight a couple months ago.
What?
Right? I'm being honest.
What y'all
right?
arguing about?
Do business. But guess what? We're going to figure it out and keep it moving. We still talked about business. Like, we ain't physically fight. Like we
No,
fight.
I know. It was arguing, right?
Yeah, a badass fight. Fuck you. You know how it go. And my sister, little girl, listen, she told me to suck her ass and all this stuff. What? We on the all love. I'm gonna be real, right? It's hard. Right. It's not easy. It's hard. But everything that we do is hard. And so again, I'd rather get paid and rich with my sister and my mama than anybody else, right? I want to do that. My sister, and listen, we all have other businesses outside of all of the businesses that we have together. And I told you this earlier yesterday. I go work for my sister for free in her businesses. She have a couple of two-row cars. Right. And I let her park them at my office, and my staff help us with that. My mama has a catering company outside of the restaurant. I go and work with her, even though I can't cook. But we all help each other, and it's non-negotiable. So the answer is it's hard, but it's not an option. This is going to work, period. We say this, it has to work or it has to work.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Go ahead, Kevin.
I don't know what we're talking about. But listen, I do got a question. I think you answered some of this, but I still want to ask you. What kind of snacks y'all serve at the nursery? I might want to come give me a snack or a sandwich. Since you can't cook, what y'all serving the fucking kid?
These children eat beef stew. Children have gumbo on Fridays. They have fried fish. They have seafood. They eat like they at a restaurant.
I might want to come to the nursery.
You better come.
But I do want to know.
Yes. Message me. I'm gonna make sure I send you a plate. I'll hold your plate.
Make sure you do that next time I'm in town. I want a plate. But I do want to ask you one. I got a few questions I want to ask you. I think you answered this question, but what made you want to open up a child care facility? I knew you said it was on sale, it was cheap, but what actually made you want to do it?
I myself was struggling with, so I worked at the House of Blues. Shout out to House of Blues. That's the only job I had in my life. I started off at 18 years old, and I did not leave until I was working for myself. So
wow.
Here we are, Hurricane Katrina, right? And I'm in HR, and I'm calling people to offer them jobs. We're trying to get back open. You know, the city's open. And so we're offering them jobs. And they would say, I would love to take the position, but I don't have a child. I don't have someone to watch my baby. My parents are still in Houston, or my parents are in Baton Rouge, or my grandmother is here, right? And so you keep hearing that. You keep hearing it. You keep hearing it. And then to take a step further, they would say, there's all of the daycares are closing at 5 o'clock. Right? We can't work at House of Blues because I don't have a child care. I don't have child care for my baby. All the daycares close at 5 o'clock. And so a light bulb went on in my head, and I was like, why isn't there a daycare center that opens past 5 o'clock? And then something popped in my head and was like, girl, you should open up a 24-hour daycare. And so I myself was here with a baby. My baby, that was the only baby I had, working in the hospitality industry. I did have a boyfriend at the time and an ex-husband at the time, but he was in Gonzales and we were here in New Orleans. And I was like, I need childcare past 5 o'clock. And so when you hear, and I'm one of those problem solvers, being a woman, I think, in itself, I'm a problem solver. And so I kept hearing that. And I was like, you know what? Why isn't there a 24-hour daycare? And I thought, let me create one. And so that's how it happened.
And that was one of my second parts of that question. What kind of aftercare, before care, or summer care do you offer the parents? But you said 24 hours.
24 hours,
to answer my question.
Saturday. Answered your question.
You're right. So yeah, the 2-for-1 deal, a boyfriend and a husband, huh?
Malika, I'm so sorry, Malika.
I'm hungry, dog.
You being a consultant, with you having your own restaurant / hookah lounge.
But
I'm sorry,
I just had to ask her that question because she said that. She said I had a husband and a boyfriend on the side. Okay. Now back to the question.
Like you had a husband and a boyfriend.
No,
on the side.
I just try.
Listen, I ain't a player. I just
Ooh, Lord have mercy. There go my question. Ball my questions up.
Now you got Malika saying, I don't want to be a player no more.
I don't want to be a player no more. I didn't retire, baby. I'm trying to get married again.
Lord have mercy. This is about to turn to the all hate show. Everybody hate us. I hate them bitches on that show. All they want to do is crack jokes all day. How does one get started opening a hookah lounge, and how since is it worth doing it these days and time?
Everything I've done with businesses have been personal. Every business I've had has been personal, right? I had a problem with childcare. I started a childcare facility. Listen, we didn't talk about all the businesses, and that's a whole nother topic. I've had several businesses, so obviously they've failed, right? I'm just that chick. I'm not afraid to lose. I told you this, Earl, it's just money. We know how to make money. I think like that. I'm going to get rich or die trying, right? And so the hookah lounge came because then I started dating. And so I'm going to Dallas and Houston and Miami, and I'm seeing all these dope ass places, and I'm like, New Orleans don't have nothing like this. right? And my daughter was with me one time in Miami, and my daughter said, Mama, they don't have nothing like this. We should start it. We should build it. And I said, you know what? We should. But listen, y'all count that. That was my daughter.
Right. Right.
I haven't worked a job since she was 8 years old, and she's 25 now.
Wow.
So 25. You know what, Mama? You should create one. You should start one. You should open one. And that's it. So I'm here with y'all, and she running the lounge in the restaurant.
Well, how was that with having them work in the business? Was that something that you had to coerce them to do? It something that they wanted to do, or that's something that you had to educate them on?
Listen, we had a meeting. I have family meetings every Sunday. I have 3 kids. I have a 25-year-old, I have a 15-year-old boy, and a 17-year-old boy. We have meetings every Sunday. My children know how much I make. They know how much my expenses are. We have those conversations. And so I did another meeting with my whole family. So my whole family would be my nieces and my nephews, my sister, my mom, and my aunties and my cousins. And so I said, hey, I got an opportunity to get this building. I want to open up a hookah lounge. And so here's the thing with my family. They just be like, let's do it. Like, they're not those type of, well, they think Melika is a genius. She knows what the fuck she's doing. So we just gonna rock with her. That's it. We just gonna rock with her. And so they all work in the daycare in the morning, and then they come to the verdict at night.
Wow.
Boy, like y'all run a family strip club. Watching kids at night, stripping at nighttime. What the fuck y'all got over here? Y'all are the new BFF, right? The Black Mafia family.
You stupid.
You all this mafia family around.
Yeah.
There.
The mom in the back cooking.
My mom
the kids watching the kids.
Baby, and mom was a hot girl. So she cooked, then she changed her clothes and comes to the front of the house.
Look out. The man.
Oh my God.
Okay,
man.
Wait.
My mom is a hot girl, honey.
All right, let's get into your other business because we can talk to you all day. All right, consulting. How did you get into consulting? What made you want to do consulting?
It's personal. Remember that. And so here I am with 4 daycares. So first I was at a second daycare, slammed on a long waiting list, and wanted to expand. But a girl went through Hurricane Katrina, 1 marriage, divorce. You know how y'all dudes do, everything be in our name. Everything in the girl's name, everything in her name. She the one with the job.
I'm done, dog.
So I'm the one with the job. So I put everything in my name. And so when we divorced, he says, fuck it. Right? And so everything that we had together, cars, furniture bills, all went on my credit. And so I was fortunate enough to come from a family that did teach me about credit. They taught me that credit was power, right? But they would say, don't use it. If you ain't got no cash, don't pay for it, don't get it because you don't need it, you can't afford it, right? So I already was instilled with credit, being that the background is powerful, right? So I knew the key to me scaling, I didn't have enough cash, right, to have this building or another, a 5th one at that time. I didn't have enough cash. Daycare centers are high overhead. People don't know that. They think that since we have daycares, we millionaires, which we do pretty good. Let me just say that. But we have a high overhead, but you do have cash flow. So I knew the key was to fix my credit, right? And so I called, listen, I didn't even tell you this shit yesterday. I called a number on a NutriGround. I saw fix your credit fast. Called a number on the NutriGround. I wanted him to fix my credit. The person who I was on the phone with didn't know who the person was. Gave this dude $1,500. 3 months later, Earl thought to, let me call him and check on this, see what's going on with my credit. And the phone went, so I got scammed. Dude took $1,500 and do shit for my credit. But you have to know me. I'm like crazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. So then I built out this space of a man that I felt scammed me. What do you say? I'm still here. And so I became rebellious. And I was like, in my mind, I'm going to show his ass. I'm going to learn how to fix my own credit. And then I was a dog at it. I just knew how to do it. Then I started fixing everybody. All the teachers at the daycare center was riding around with brand new cars. Wow. Yeah. People was like, Melika, what you paying them? I was like, I'm just fixing their credit. And so they allowed me to be guinea pigs for me to mess them up and then fix their credit, right? And so that's how I got started. I personally needed to fix my credit because I was trying to scale my daycare centers. And so that's how I got into it. It was a personal situation. I had bad credit after Hurricane Katrina, and I knew the key to me scaling these companies was credit. And so I needed to fix my credit. And then, of course, we started doing business credit. Then we started doing funding, and the rest is history. But we have 3 companies under the umbrella of Honore Consultants because we do taxes as well.
What's the name of the companies?
Honore Consultants, Melika and Company, Melika and Co. Those are the 3 companies.
Oh, wow, man. You got so much going on. God dog it, man. Like, honestly, I don't know where Kevin at. I really, really hate to get you off, but we got somebody else that won't come on. It's been a real blast talking to you. Like I said, I love your energy, Melika.
Thank you.
You're doing so much. You're doing so much. When next time you gonna have like a female empowerment meeting or something like that going on, so the females that wanna contact you?
So we're doing monthly. We call them young CEO meetups, and so we do them monthly at the Verdict. So it's always the 4th Friday of the month. So every 4th Friday at 9301 Lake Forest in New Orleans East, we call it Young CEO Meetups. And so it's women between 25 and 35. And it's literally a networking event. They chill, they connect with each other, show love. I'm there, usually my best friend there, who's a business coach, and all of my other business friends are there. And so that people can talk to them, pick their brain, and have a couple of cocktails.
What's the address to the Verdict? So everybody can
9301 Lake Forest. Listen, when your boy just said something about a strip club, the place that I am in used to be Rain Lounge, Roxbury's.
So look, all right, man. Roxbury was okay.
Said that, I went, what? He must know the building.
I'm like, I know where that's at for some reason. I think Kevin told me about that place. Yeah, I knew about Roxbury.
And Well, I'm older, so it was Roxbury's. And then for the younger people, it's Rain Lounge.
Okay. Man, thank you for coming on. I might hit you back up to bring you back on another day. Like I said, they got so many more questions, but we have another guest that we have to bring on. But it's been a real blast talking to you. This show was created to uplift the community and everybody that's doing stuff positive. You know, I don't put anybody on this platform. Everybody that come on this platform, like I said, they got to bring substance to the show. And so I usually have my co-host, but I'm gonna use my audience. Let's clap up, everybody. Let's clap up. Thank you for coming on. Keep being positive. Like I said, we see you posting. You look beautiful. Your family look beautiful. Keep doing a great job. Like I said, you're very inspiring. You know, so I'm gonna bring you back on another day so you can bless us again. Like I said, because we got more questions, but we just running out of time.
I got you. I'll be back. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Oh, man. Donnisha, if you're on, Donnisha, I'm ready for you, Donnisha. Hey, man, look, if y'all enjoy Melika Honore, man, y'all go follow on her Facebook page. Like I said, man, y'all saw she was a beautiful soul. Y'all make sure y'all reach out to her, man. She's doing great things. I always try to bring people on this platform that can help us grow as a community. People but Kevin, where are you, Kevin? Talking about you here. Nobody want to hear that. Get your ass on here. He won't sit and watch like everybody else. It's like this dude here. What you in did? Donnisha, let's get you on here, Donnisha. I really appreciate your patience. Donnisha, what's happening?
Hey.
I really appreciate your patience. You know, we had technical difficulties early. You know, Kevin had his prime code fucking Nextel problems. So we got to deal with that. You
Kevin
know
is
what I mean?
he's really funny. I thought he like intentionally like left the building like when she went in. He went like, I'm out.
That's probably his prime code went out. His minutes probably ran out. It's always some shit. We gonna hear about it tomorrow. I mean, everyone. This is Donnisha Cambrice.
Yes.
You know, she graduated from Higgins, and she class of 06.
Baby, look.
I saw that 6. I was about to say 9. I said, oh no, 06. Oh,
because the
I'm
conversation,
sorry.
you got a good memory though, because you was telling me your year. Let's be specific. You know,
I'm class of 96, and you class of 06. So
yes.
yeah, you got 10 years on me. Donnisha, she attended Delgado and UNO, where she took up nursing in early childhood education. Right now, she's a certified personal fitness trainer and also a yoga instructor. I mean, God dog it, Donnisha. I mean, I've been knowing you about that many years, and you have grown. You have grown, and I'm proud of you. So bringing you on, I see how serious you are with your fitness. So I wanted you to come on and share your knowledge on all the things that you learn and just what you got going on right now. But I like to start just from the beginning. How did you get into fitness? You know, I knew you wasn't into it. So explain to how you get into fitness.
That's funny. Like, so just FYI, when we met and I was like 18, 19. Ha Yes. And that point in my life, I was like figuring shit out. Like, you know, like still trying to figure shit out. But hey, Kevin.
Hey, baby, I'm sorry. I told Earl earlier, my phone is being tapped by the Trump supporters, though. He think I'm playing with him. I can't help that. I've been watching. I heard the story.
You know what I think?
What is
think you just need to sit still. Like,
I am sitting still.
Station. And
I'm in my office. First of all, what kind of yoga you selling? You selling strawberry yoga?
Not yoga. She said yoga.
Oh, my bad. I thought she said some yoga. I'm hungry, dog. I thought she said yoga.
Nobody said that girl sell no yoga.
I thought she said homemade yoga or something.
No.
So you thought she was a real yoga instructor? Where you thought she fucking worked at? Bluebell?
Crazy.
It's like this dude.
Sell all you can, eat all you can, and sell the rest.
It's crazy. He's so funny.
How you doing, Miss Donnisha? I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
No,
you know,
good.
I graduated in 94. Y'all graduated in 2006. He in 96. Y'all all these 6 and 6. Y'all the devil? Listen.
She was helping, Kevin. She just spoke to your ass. She wanted to finish talking. She was just showing she had manners. So when you came in the room, she spoke to you. That's it. She didn't say, Kevin, come on, bitch, like you the fucking person getting interviewed. She said, hi, Kevin. That's
my call phone died, dog. I had to go outside and get the call phone.
The call phone?
Yeah.
So you on the call phone right now?
The one the bag? Yeah, that's all they're working these days.
Please stop interrupting the guest. She just spoke to your ass. She didn't say talk. She didn't say hi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always gotta explain. I'm so sorry, Donnisha. Please forgive me for Kevin. But you was telling me how you got started.
So like, you know, I was trying to figure stuff out, right? But you know what's so funny? Like all the jobs like I've had, it was always like Michaela was her name earlier. I don't want to say it wrong.
Malika.
Yeah, Malika. Okay, when she was saying intentional, everything was kind of intentional without you kind of knowing. And I kind of feel like that's when you know you're walking in your purpose, because we met at Edible Arrangements, you know? And when you think about it, that is a healthy type of environment. If you think about it, everything was fruits, right? Everything was all healthy, right? So I kind of was there, but not really there, you know?
Right.
Thank God for that. But I got started by just not knowing what to freaking do, not knowing what I wanted to do in my life. Like growing up, I used to run track, and track was everything. Like track and field was it. Like education was fine, but like my grandparents raised me, and you know, so it was kind of old fashioned. And it was like, you going to school, you're going to be a nurse. They kind of told you what you're going to do.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh, like now how we give our kids like choices and kind of like, you know, positive parenting, you know. Earl, our kids about the same age, so you probably torn between, do I do positive parenting or get your ass whooped right quick, you know?
Whoop ass parenting.
Yes.
Can't go wrong.
So like you kind of torn between because, you know, now we dealing with depression, we dealing with stress, we dealing with trauma, you know, stuff that, you know, we kind of like got to step out of. So long story short, track and field was everything. Like I ran track for parks. I tried basketball. That really wasn't my forte. I fell in love with hurdles. So just being in that environment and being disciplined and things like that, that was my happy space. So I was a teen mom. I got caught up. I always say I was trapped. I was trapped. Yes, I was trapped. That is possible. That is possible because I'm dying with that, and he know that to this day. I was trapped, Earl, because I had shit going. He was I had shit going, so I was trapped.
I'm gonna let the story.
That's the first time I heard that.
So anyway, long story short, had a kid right in high school, still ran track, but when my grandparent put me in the headspace, well, now you got a kid, you know. What we doing? You're going to college, you're doing this. I'm only watching this kid if you going to work or if you in school. That's it. You know, you home is your kid. So it was kind of like that. So I was forced to kind of like, you know, mature kind of early, you know. So I kind of never really got a chance to kind of feel my way through. I'm in college now and it's like, oh, I'm going to school for nursing. I don't really like blood and gore, but, you know, all my aunts were like in the medical field. So it was just like, do that, you know. Mm-hmm. But purpose is everything. When my grandparents died, it was just all me. Like I had to do everything. Like so I had to like accumulate how to kind of like grow up and do things. So I knew I needed a job and I knew I needed consistent. Like I was always independent, a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I needed money, right? So just being in that headspace, I met this guy. When I met him, everything was all peaches and cream and fairy tale, but I felt complacent. I got complacent and I got comfortable. And I fell into a trap where making money was just like, it's my money. There's no real things to do with it. He's taking care of everything, right?
Okay.
Right. So I fell into that. And it was so funny because like one day he was like, what would you do if I just up and leave you? Like, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up now. I don't know. He was like, I think you should go back to school. Like, figure, you know, something out just in case something happened, you'll have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, basically, and that's why I feel like if young people date somebody who would challenge you like that, even though it didn't work out, now maturing, I see, like, that was a lesson. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So one day, after I kind of got consistent with stuff, still not worrying about making money that much, you know, but my money was still like my little nail money and, you know, how females get comfortable and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then one day he just left. And I'm like, God damn, what I'm about to do?
Wow. He told you. He didn't just leave. He told you to leave. You ain't with him. He gave you a little warning. He told you, go to school. Said, go to school.
Right.
What if you like, into the date?
I mean, like, crane operating money. You hear me? Yeah, like, I mean, I help you study for your test type of study. And yeah, so I kind of like felt betrayal, abandoned, blah, 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 falling, you know, well, me, you know. But I'm still learning this, but I'm seeing now walking through, like, as a woman, we all need to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? But
so what you saying? Be quiet.
Come against
accountability. And I'm gonna talk accountability because if all this goes into fitness, watch this. All this gonna tie together.
As a what?
As a woman, we do need to take accountability. Yeah.
Look out. You might get shut down.
I'm about to tell you. It's like Jesus.
You might get shut down.
No, like real talk, like real stuff. Because you cannot lose self-worth. Like you can't get so overwhelmed with thinking like I'm Like that princess shit kind of did scar us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be okay with being alone. Cause remember I told you, remember I told
you
you,
do that all day. Go ahead.
If you don't want to be alone, and if you can't stand being alone, why do you think somebody else want to be with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be by yourself. And COVID showed a lot of that, right? People don't like to be alone. Like, being alone is like, I don't know,
The best
it's
feeling ever.
hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, learning, like, dealing with your own demons is hard, right? Taking accountability is hard. Everything is hard, right? But long story short, I'm like, when I fell into like drinking, clubbing, you know what I'm saying? Just not knowing. But I sat down one day and I was like, man, I don't want to fall into this, because I had a homegirl and we was all going through the same type of breakup. And that's why I say, like, misery loves company. You have to watch your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you in that type of state, you have to be around more positive people. You know what I'm saying? Because you can kind of fall into that. So I was like, man, I don't like this. Like, I feel weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me think about the times I was happy. And I'm like, you know what? Let me work out. Let me start working out. They say working out makes you happy. Let me start working out. It was easy for me to fall into working out because it was like practice for me. Like going back to high school, reliving the days. So it started off like that. It just started off with me just going to the track and just jogging one day. And then just stretching, like getting back to all the old things I used to do. And I'm like, man, I like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Social media, Instagram had just kind of started, just kind of started. So I'm like, you getting to see what other people doing all over the world and stuff. So I'm like, I'm a mom. I have a mom body. Can I get abs? Because that's the first thing. That's the stages, Earl. That's the stages of all this. Like, first is like abandonment, a breakup. Let me get my revenge body, right?
That's what this is. Okay.
Yeah, this the revenge body. This the revenge body, but it's my growth, Earl. It's my growth, right? The growth in the journey. So it's the revenge body, right? Working hard. Let me see if I can get the abs. But the circle. So to get things, the guest earlier also said that she was like, problems. If every problem has a solution, right? You have a problem, there's always a solution. Now the solution, we know the solution, but we don't want to do it. That's what it is. Like we have friends who talk about complain. All right, fix it. You tell them, all right, you don't want the woman, lead a woman. No, dog, you know, I don't know. You know, well, what are you complaining for? Every problem has a solution, right? So that's what it is. Let's be real, right? We talked about goal setting when we were talking. So that's kind of how this started. And then I had my second kid, and I'm like, man, let me work on helping other people, because I know if I'm like feeling this type of way, there's other women who feel like I'm a mom now. I don't like my body. I'm insecure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he left me because of this. Let me get my revenge body. But let me tell you about that. That's tricky. You get in there and then you end up falling in love with the shit some type of way. Because when you start seeing like these small little changes in the body and the discipline, like when you're distracted by more positive things, it decreases. You're not worrying about what nobody else doing. Like I'm working on me. And that's what it was. I had to kind of get back to me. So working out started for just like purpose, like first. And then after purpose, it became like, I love this shit. Then we came to the era where everybody was love what you do.
Right.
If you go into your job every day, remember all the trends, go into your job every day and you don't love it, that's not purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's my purpose? Maybe I can help other moms see like working out could kind of do an internal switcheroo on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the mission started. Then from the mission starting from there, everybody wanted to go through vegan. It's like every trend, healthy trend, I kind of walked through the fire a little bit to kind of see if it worked. And that's when I realized the shit works. So how can I be real about what I've been through and express it to other people and show them how it could work for them? Because like we said earlier, like fitness is not just working out, it's therapy. Like it should be your own therapeutic. session, which is self. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It was a self journey, and the self journey turned to passion, and then the passion turned into purpose because the community, us, we need it.
Right. Okay. What you got, Kevin?
So get married to the gym.
Yep.
Real quick, I heard you got 2 kids, right?
Yes.
The kids these days, what is the best way to get to some of these kids involved into fitness? Because these kids inside this their fitness right here, you know. So what's the best way?
But look, talking to them, even if that is their niche or whatever, like channel what they're into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Channel what they're into, because you can even turn this into something more positive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they can get outdoors and start making their own videos. You get what I'm saying? Or doing their own little gaming. But I think it all starts at home. Why they doing this, what you doing?
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like my kids saw me working out at home because I didn't just go to a gym. That's another thing. I found videos, like it's levels. I found videos that's free videos on YouTube. I found stuff like that. And I'm like, how do I get a flatter stomach? Research. And that's what we don't want to do. And if you don't want to do the research, find you a trainer that can do that for you, that has done that for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like your kid is doing too much of this and not getting out, put the money on a trainer for your kid. Like, let that be something that they do. Like, we're going to do this, but we're going to get out. You know what I'm saying? Channel that, because you never know what that might spark up. Because a lot of times they don't really know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, my journey started not really knowing what I wanted to do. I didn't know. It was always being told what to do.
And I'm glad you said that. You said a key part of that answer was us as parents. You know, me and my son go to the gym 3 times a week. Even though I come home, I'm tired. I worked all day. I worked 2 jobs. But when he said he won't go, all right, let me change my clothes, in my 15 minutes, give me a little nap. Let's go to the gym workout. But another thing I like about the gym these days is so many people that's motivating kids that's trying to work out.
Yes.
It's no more of that partner laughing. Oh, look how he fat and this.
No.
Me and my son go to the gym, man. They got so many kids come up to him and say, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on working out. You're going to do great with it. Yeah. And that's what a lot of kids don't see.
But that's what a trainer is too. I tell people all the time, they think that, like, and it's bad. Some bad trainers out there that make the good suffer for the bad, you know, things like that. But do your research. If you trying to search out a trainer and they don't book a consultation first, where y'all just politicking and talking, that's number 1 red flag. Because you don't know me. You're not trying to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me, how can you change me or help me? You know what I'm saying? Because the trainer is a tool, right? So if that's a lot of times you need that motivator, that person that's going to hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? That person that knows how to do positive reinforcement and keep saying, oh, look at this. You drop down a centimeter. That's a goal. That's progress.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? But doing that by yourself can be hard. So
it is.
That's why, like, people don't want to spend the money, but it's worth it.
Another question I had: intermittent fasting. Is it a good way to lose weight along with exercising?
So yes, let me tell you, all diets work.
Okay.
All right, all diets, keto diets, intermittent fasting, all of it works. This is why all diet works, because I hate the word dieting. It's really like we have to learn our relationship with food. And the number 1 reason, especially with us, is carbs. Like, we really let carbs knock us out of the game. Like, it's like, think about this. When we get a supper plate, how a plate look? What we gonna have?
Man, a glass supper.
No, I want the items. We're gonna have a bell pepper,
fish, bell pepper, fish, mashed potato, potato salad, some kind of corn or peas, and some bread, a piece of cake. Piece of cake.
So double entendre carb. You get what I'm saying? Like, carbs. Now, let me tell you why carbs is not a bad thing. Now, don't get me wrong. So we're going to break down the relationship we have with food as a New Orleanian, Louisiana, whatever you want to say, right? Your body needs to sustain. You always hear this word macros, macros, right? All that is a term for carbs, protein, carbs, and fats. That's 3 things. If I told you your car need to be washed every week, your oil change and gas, that's 3 items. And your car is your vehicle, and your body is your vehicle, right? If I told you your body needed that, you gonna make your car needed that. You gonna make sure you ain't putting diesel gas in there, right? Absolutely. So the carbs that you need to eat is a healthier version of carbs. So hear me out. There's no big difference in white bread and brown wheat bread. One just burns faster. Now, this is when you come to relationships. How many days I'm hitting the gym? If I'm hitting the gym about 3-4 times a day, I'm gonna eat my white bread. You feel me? Because I'm working it off. Carbs equals energy. That's why I hate when people say a no carb diet. You're gonna be mad and you're gonna be pissed off, and eventually that's not gonna last. So when we goal setting, I always tell people to make sure you're doing something that's relevant to your life and attainable. Don't try to come in here on no crash dummy course, because soon as you mess up, you're gonna be mad and you're gonna throw the whole diet away. So if carbs give us energy, this is when it gets tricky. What type of energy is carbs giving us? If I'm eating a supper plate with potato salad, all them heavy comfort foods, I'm gonna feel comfort. Girl, you were saying if I eat trash, I'm gonna have trash energy, right? Right? If you eat like
he probably did.
You have trash energy.
You eat what you look like? What you say?
Right.
You look like what you eat?
You look like what you do. That's a true. It's simple. And I think we make it so hard because it's information overload. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's information overload. My people, y'all need to get trainers. If you can't do the research yourself, get somebody who has done the work. That's why everybody occupation is what it is, because occupations and jobs come from people knowing that there's a lack of something, there's a purpose for it, right? So what is the purpose of a trainer? Is to help you guide and give you the tools like this, right? So even if it's talking, you know what I'm saying? So carbs giving you energy. If you eating those suppers and those comfort foods, that rice on top of stuff, you gonna feel like, man, I'm chilling. You eat some high energy burning carbs, fruits and vegetables. That's why they always encourage, the first thing you go to the doctor, what they say, increase your fruits and vegetables, right?
Fiber.
Hello. And what's fiber? Fiber comes from leafy greens, lettuce, water. You know what I'm saying? All your greens, apples, because the skin on the apple, that's fiber. You know what I'm saying? And the fiber is what's helping you, because everybody get on these detox. Like, I need to detox. If you eat your fruits and vegetables, you detoxing. You get what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be at least going to the bathroom at least 2 to 3 times a day. That's a healthy body. So if we're not doing that, then that means we're not passing. We're not getting rid of the toxins. That's why you can get a colon cleanse and lose 5 pounds out of your stomach, or 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Because you're blocked up. Like you look like what you do.
I got another question for you. How important is it to measure the food that you intake? How important is that?
That is very important, because like we said about the supper plates, right? Your plate just need 3 items on it. We don't need 2 double up items. A double up, right? Ratio. So when so all this is like a consultation, kind of like the conversation we having. All this type of stuff I talk about when I'm meeting a client, because most of the time they want to lose their stomach. But I'm like, if you want to build muscle, you need protein. Protein is, you can go vegan, you can go vegetarian. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna tell you the same stuff. I'm gonna give you a list of different foods. That's all, right? So if you want to build muscle, you need protein. So that's why protein shakes come in. The only reason protein shakes come in because people either too lazy to have a meal and they want something real quick, you know. Protein could come from beans, you know what I'm saying? So you build muscle from the protein. The carbs give you energy. Remember, we talked about what type of energy, right? Now, you need those 3 items a day. Watch this. I went got this earlier for you. Ramen noodles, right? It's right in our face. Everything has a label, and when you read it, it says the daily value. This is why Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers gonna forever be in business, because you can count your calories, right, and lose weight. Now, when you get to a plateau, then and we can talk about that later. But when you get to a plateau, it's time to turn it up because you didn't exceed that level of training. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now if I'm watching my calories and I lost weight and now I'm just standing still, maybe I need to watch now the portion of the 3 items I'm eating. Am I eating too many carbs or am I eating too many fats? Fats come to play in with dressing, mayonnaise, hot sauce, seasoning.
All the good stuff.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's our fat. See how everything adds up and how we think we done blew up in one day, but it's time. But back to this. I got ADD too. It says it right here. It says the daily diet is 2,000 calories a day. How many times are we counting our calories a day? They saying you only need 2,000, 2,000 a day. Normal to survive. That's it, 2,000. This whole thing of noodles right here is 280.
Yeah, for that one pack.
For that one pack. One pack. Right? So look, this gonna trip y'all out. Y'all can start here. And this is how you build goals. Remember we talking about goals? Start counting calories and see what it do. You know? The cereal box. Are we actually measuring our cereal when we pouring it? Hell to the no. But read your labels and it's gonna trick your head out. Cheetos, cheese puffs. I told a client one time she loved cheese puffs. I said, eat them cheese puffs. Go ahead. I said, but you know what be fire? Let's get Ziploc bags and bag them up. Because 8 to 10 of them is one serving. One serving was like 200 and something. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. All right.
So start
really
there.
Teaching them. So that's the good thing. So when it comes to you as an instructor, you really teaching them about the food and about their body. What's the difference between yoga and fitness instructor? A yoga instructor and a fitness instructor. What's the difference between the two?
Okay. First of all, let's define fitness. Fitness is simply the ability to do a task. Simple. When people hear fitness, they're like, oh, I got to get to the gym. I got to do something. No, my love. Are you fit to do the task that you have to do on a daily basis? Your job. Are you fit to be, Kev, you go to the gym with your son. Are you fit to be a dad? Yeah, because I'm starting these healthy habits. My son want to go to the gym. Bam, I need the energy to go to the gym. That's what he want to do. Parents, the women, single moms. Your son out
Kevin,
there
stop
playing football.
Give me know the fuck you clicking. You getting on my nerves.
I'll write my notes down, dog.
I hear this shit loud. I'm trying to pay attention to Donnisha.
I'm trying to write my notes down, dog.
Fucking pen. I'm getting sick of this shit. I hear this shit click, 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 eat like a fucking child. Come on, it's like I've been trying. And I ain't want to interrupt you.
See, I tried not to bring the show to different levels.
Pen, and I knew it was him. He couldn't lie on you. See,
because she was telling me to take down notes. She said
he had the fucking pen in his hand.
You can't write my notes down. 2,000 calories.
The motherfucker, I came in here.
You can hear. Clean that regular Bluetooth out.
Look. I'm sorry, Donnisha.
You good.
I'm sorry.
You good. But like fit to be nurses. Like if my grandma was to fall right now, can I depend on a nurse to come pick my grandma up off the floor? From the experiences I've been having, when I'm telling the nurses in the gym to pick up 10-pound dumbbells, and I know my grandma about 100 something, don't look like it.
No.
So you feel what I'm saying? Like the energy, the endurance to do your job. That's your job is your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Like, are you fit to be moms? Your children at the park playing football. You sitting on the bench. Go walk around, do some laps. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. Like one thing I can appreciate about my high school track coach, she used to wait till we dog ass tired and be like, if I get out here on this track and whoop y'all ass on this last lap, we doing it all over. That's who you need that. People get trainers. Make sure your trainer is fit to be a trainer. That's no shade toward no trainers. But are you fit to be a trainer? You telling me to do 5 pull-ups? Can you do 5 pull-ups? That's what I'm saying. I'm not fit to be a swimmer. I can't swim. I'm ashamed to say, but eventually I'm going to take classes because that's something I want to do. Fit to be a swimmer. I'm not fit to be a swimmer. You know what I'm saying? So fitness is simply the ability to do a task, right? So when it comes to fit, so that's so broad. Yoga falls into all that because yoga is mobility, right? You can't build a body on a bad foundation. If a person can't raise their arms up over their head, we got an issue. We got to work on mobility, right?
Okay.
You see how that goes hand in hand? Yoga strengthen the bones. As you get older, after 30 years old, we start diminishing. We start shrinking. You know what I'm saying? You're born with 360 something bones. By the time you become an adult, you got 260. You know what I'm saying? So things fuse together, your body change over time. The kids right now, what they doing? They should be doing yoga and having a fit lifestyle, period, because this video gaming, they rounding their shoulders over. The book bags got your shoulders rounded over. Posture is everything, right? You're going to have lower back pain in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Your hamstrings need to be strengthened. Why? Because the hamstrings connected to your sciatic, lower back pain. The more weight you gain, you start having lower back pain. You get what I'm saying? How all that goes into play. It improves posture. It improves mobility. It releases stress. When I'm doing yoga, I'm not only stretching, but I'm becoming one with my breath. Because breath work is important. It releases, studies show you, and even I'm a witness to it. Like when you have a sinus infection, you can kind of clog sinuses. You can breathe and clear it out in a couple minutes. Like it's so deep.
Okay.
Wow.
When you're working on yourself, you can become, if you want to take it from a spiritual aspect, when you meditating, you can probably hear from God. If you know what I'm saying? When you in breath, you in one. You know what I'm saying? You stretching. You outside is not inside. You know, you're not distracted by the outside noise. You working on you in the gym. That last rep. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's therapeutic. Kevin, when you leave the gym with your son, you feel good, huh?
Yes. Especially when I come out that sauna. The sauna, man, that heat, it helps your muscles a lot.
Yeah. But the same things, like warming up the muscles. Yeah.
Right.
You stretch more in the sauna. You know what I'm saying? Even it's just a point of showing up. Discipline. Like discipline.
I know it's usually for the microwave. I thought it was a microwave, like go in there and warm your food up or something.
Hey, bro. You know what?
You don't be no men in there naked, huh?
Oh my God, man! Listen, my first experience, I was like, hold up, I had to retrain my mind, like, block that out. Niggas being there with the hoochie daddy shorts on, laying on the floor. They got the drawers on. Like, oh my God!
I be hearing.
I'm like, man,
I went to the military gym, and one of the guys came out, and he was like, y'all allow people to be naked in there? I'm like, sir, I'm the only woman on the floor.
Wow.
I don't think so, but I can't. I'm not going in there and telling the man put on clothes.
That shocked me. I walk right back out. No, I'm in the wrong place. Oh,
wait.
I'm in the wrong place.
That's too funny.
Wait. Well, hold up. I got a question for you. How often should someone work out that's just getting started? I know you say be realistic with yourself, but if let's say like, okay, you say you have a 3-month program, you have 6-month programs.
3 to 6 months, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So your 3-month program, how often someone should work out is determined by age, weight? How's that determined?
So when we consult, we really talk about that. Like it goes by scheduling. Like how much time do you have to put in? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you have your free days, you know what I'm saying? If you have sometimes a good beginner schedule is 3 days a week, but you wouldn't believe, like after talking to people and their motivation be up because I don't want to brag, but it's the confidence builder. You know what I'm saying? After that motivation, because you could do it. You know what I'm saying? After that motivation has gotten up here, they like, I'm going 5 days. I'm gonna see you every day. Get their butt in that gym. Life start happening because life gonna life.
Right.
And life always life when you trying to do something with your life.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, be realistic. Be prepared for, you know, life to start lifing because you're trying to get better at life. You know what I'm saying? So I always encourage like a 3-day, because I'm only for groups. I only give like 3-day schedules because I'm realistic with my own time.
Okay.
I didn't see people, you know, stumble so much to like, I'm like, yeah, let's do the 3-day groups. Is kind of okay for me and my energy because I invest much in this because it's a brand, you know what I'm saying? So your results matter to me because I feel like I didn't got you there. It's like a coach, you know,
Right.
LSU coach. I'm feeling like her. Yeah, when my clients drop an inch, I'm like, yeah, it's working. You know what I'm saying? It's a confidence builder for me too. You know what I'm saying? And it's energy because I have to deal with people who got men problems when they come in. You know what I'm saying? Who like, I can't come to the gym today, girl. I'm stressed out. Come to the gym. Get active. You know what I'm saying? Let's get active. Let's get active.
So you be a
You know what I'm saying? Because
counselor too.
yes, that's why I'm like, dude, this shit is therapy. This is therapy. This is therapy because you do become that, and you try to give them life skills because, like we said, real recognize real, and when you're real in community, you know, I love the community. You gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is happening. Breakups is happening, and breakups alter you know, trauma, issues, people killing people over relationships. Like that's real. Finances, you know. So we talk about wellness. Wellness is your 4 walls. Am I spiritually well, mentally well, financially well? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Mentally, all that matters because all this alters our what? Stress. And where does stress go? Right to the belly. To the belly. So that's why when you working out, you don't realize you encountering stress. You fighting stress. Because working out is releasing what? Happy endorphins, right?
Right.
Because you're not worrying about what's stressing you out. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yep.
Because you have a plan when you go in this gym. That's why I say get a trainer too. Because if you go into the gym and don't know what you're doing, you know.
Okay.
So build a team. Whether you and your girls just go and hit the treadmills for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Get a routine started. So I always say like three days a week is a good start, and then always have a rest day, a on day, a rest day, a on day, a rest day.
Do you have video to us? What if somebody's out of state and they're watching the live and they won't work with you on one-on-one? So how's that able to happen? Do you have do you do it live video? How that happen?
So I have online programs on my website, as well as I offer monthly programs. So I have a fitness app. So I always say there's no excuses. Like that's why I be like, kids is no excuse. Hold them. If you got a baby, squat with your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like there is really no excuse. So that was my thing. Like my biggest thing was counteract the excuses. Any excuse that somebody can make up, bam, no you don't. No you don't. It's you, because it's all gonna point back to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse.
Gotcha.
I always say I'm a trainer. You bring your trainer with you. Bring your trainer in your pocket. You know. So on the app, I can monitor your food. I can put you on a calorie, you know, on count, and you insert the diary and type in the food you eating. You know what I'm saying? I can monitor you through there, as well as send you customized workouts that's been beneficial to your body and your level through my fitness app. I also have a YouTube channel as well. The monthly programs comes with there's different fees. It depends on how many days you're gonna work out a week. You know what I'm saying? So I have core programs that's just designated for the core. I have full body programs, and I also have a beginner's class. Like I call it the lazy girl guide to fitness. But it's just a startup program. Like when people don't know where to start. Start with walking 1 mile a day. Then one day we doing yoga, and then another day we doing 7 fitness moves that you can do at your house. Also, there's links to put on YouTube, and you can do the moves from the TV. It's up to you. I also offer free classes. Like this month in April, we have Earth Day, which is April 22nd, and I'm gonna be doing free yoga in the park in honor of Yoga Day, and the park is City Park. And also I have I've been doing yoga bi-weekly at Trillistic Raw Juice Bar in the East off of Lake Forest. I've been doing bi-weekly yoga sessions over there. I post on my social media a lot about it. And coming up Mother's Day, I always do yoga and mimosas. So for Mother's Day, I'm going to be hosting another yoga class. It's going to be at the park, and we're going to serve mimosas. So it'll be yoga and mimosas.
So you want a bunch of drunk people to ass in the air and falling over.
Baby,
you crazy.
That's fun. That's fun. But they don't drink till after. They don't drink
I'm about to say.
Yeah, we don't do drunk. Yeah, they drink after.
I'm about to say, because you got
Look,
some unbalanced people, some drunk ass unbalanced people.
No.
Got you. I do have another question.
Yeah.
What I know how to do when I can't make it to the gym, I do my crunches at the house. I push the TV table back and put the remote control further away. Reach over for it. That's the crunch. But anyway,
yeah, look. So I tell people, make fitness work for your life. Yeah. So when we talk about realistic, you can't make it to the gym and see me all them days. When you go to the grocery store, you know what you do? You park away from the door. You know what I'm saying? Start taking those walks. When you go into Walmart, ladies we always end up spending more than we want to do anyway. Start picking up them handheld baskets when you're going shopping. Because once it get heavy, what's gonna happen? I think I'm ready to check on out, right?
Not in Texas.
I'm working on carrying stuff, right?
Gotcha.
That's daily tasks. Like as a human, all we do is push things, we pull things, and a lot of times we're not pulling nothing unless it's opening the door, right?
Right.
So that's probably why we got a lot of back fat.
Ooh, shit, back fat.
What? We're not pulling nothing, right? We ain't pulling.
I'm pulling somebody out the head, trying to fight.
Or pulling the refrigerator open, right? So, and then what? When we squatting, we gotta bend over. But a lot of times, if we not bend over right, we gonna hurt our knees, our back, right? So all moving, that's what it is. I like to train people to move better. It's not about how many push-ups you can do and how big I look and stuff, because that's gonna come. That's the hidden gem that happens when you start finding the real longevity of the goals, like a lifetime goals, because this is a lifestyle. It's not just you know what I'm saying? That's how you find realistic goals. It's like, man, my lower back don't hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? My posture even getting better. I'm feeling light on my feet. You know what I'm saying? I could jump high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could move furniture better without my back going out. Like all those type of things matter. Go ahead, Kev. I'm sorry. I know I got off.
Good. All this stuff sound good till you start doing it. Yeah. You start realizing
but
you fucked your back up.
See how you was doing that?
Yeah.
Kevin called picking up a cookie a crunch. I dropped my cookie. Let me pick it up off the floor. He called that a crunch.
Listen.
Look. Go ahead, Kevin. We gotta get her off here.
All right,
Kevin,
listen.
For 5 more minutes, we gotta let her go, Kevin.
I just ask you one big question. So what? I know you dropped a lot of jewels about the yoga, but what is the biggest benefit for the body doing yoga?
The mental clarity.
Okay.
The mental clarity and the stress, because you see how those people, we used to call them hippies, but guess what? That was probably the best time to be alive, Earl.
Yeah. She said.
Like a person cutting you off, like that zen. It's all about that zen, man. Yoga to me is like that zen. It's like that natural high without smoking weed sometimes. It's like, oh, you mad today? What's going on today? I might could hear you out today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry your day going like that. It's that natural. It's that what we strive for, because we are so moving on emotion, man. Emotion get us in jail. Like one split decision could alter your life. One crazy little decision could alter your life acting off emotions, man. So my purpose is to not fastly react and realize, man, is this a test? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, and not just that, in yoga, is appreciation for the body. Like, think about how many times if you get a tennis ball, stand up on a tennis ball and rub your feet on it, like apply pressure on it, and watch how that feels. Our feet get us everywhere we going. We don't never show appreciation to our feet. It's just appreciation to the body, period.
Gotcha.
Because your body is your vehicle. If you ain't got this, what you doing? You ain't here no more.
Right.
Right. As well, you know what I'm saying? You can't be there for nobody if you not well, period.
I got one more thing before I let you go. When we was on the phone, you used the acronym SMART, right? And I wanted you to just tell that to the audience before I let you go. What that acronym mean?
All right. So the acronym for SMART is simply when everybody sit down, you can use this goal when you goal setting. You can use this acronym for anything, whether it's finances, whatever. Remember, we talked about problems, and all problems have solutions, right? So if your solution is weight loss, bam, you need to focus on nutrition, right? Period. If you want to get and that's being specific, finding out what's weight loss. Like words matter, right? Weight loss versus fat loss, and that's what people get confused. Today, I had a client say, the weight on the scale went up today at the doctor. That's why I hate the doctor visits. I knew she went to the doctor, but like the weight went up on the scale, but I don't feel that way. Like my clothes don't feel that way. So understanding how words really matter. The fat loss, when you're doing fat loss, you're going to eat more protein and you want to build muscle, right? To tone the body. Because a lot of us say, I want to lose weight, but no, you don't want to lose your curves. Black woman, you never want to lose your curves, right?
Okay.
So be realistic. You want to strength train to get to lose fat. Now, if you're a heavier client and you want to do weight loss, our the answer to that problem is nutrition. So we're going to talk nutrition all the time. Because I could make you run in a circle for an hour. If that nutrition is right, you're going to lose weight. You get what I'm saying? That's the tip. That's why trainers always target bigger people. Don't tell them I told you that.
Okay.
Because they can lose it faster. They can lose it fast. Like, damn. The problem is when they hit that plateau, nobody don't want that drama. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do the real work. But anyway, SMART stands for specific. So that's why I said that. Be very specific on what the problem is. Right?
Okay.
The problem is high blood pressure. You're not eating vegetables and fruits. You get what I'm saying? Everything got an answer. Every problem got a solution. So the S stands for specific, and the M stands for measurable. Right? So we have to measure. We talked about food measurement already. That falls under measurement category. Right? We talked about watching the calories. That falls into the measurement category. Right? And also pictures, taking pictures, that matters. The clothes you wearing, fill your body out. You know what I'm saying? Measure your navel. That's why all that matters. Because if you don't measure it, how you know where you're going? Or how you know where you're at and what's the end goal? You got to measure it, right? It's like a science experiment. The A stands for attainable. Make sure that what you're setting for is attainable. If your son practice football 3 days a week, while he at practice, do you have time to go do something for like 30 minutes of his practice? You get what I'm saying? Is it attainable? Can I do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And relevant. How relevant this is to your life. That's for clients who come when the doctor says it's time to come. You need to be making that executive decision that it's time to come now. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to the doctor, yeah, it's relevant because now I'm trying to live longer. You feel what I'm saying? Is it relevant for my life? I'm tired when I go to work. I'm angry. I don't want to be here. We got to fix that. That's the problem, right? You need energy. You're lacking energy. I don't have energy to chill with my kid, to do nothing with my kids. Get active. Let's get active. So is it relevant to your life? Is having a bigger ass going to add to your life or take away from your life? It's going to cause more drama. If you want that drama, we can get that drama. Now you got to put in the work to get that drama. You know what I'm saying? You get the big ass and realize it ain't all what it's cracked up to be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, is it relevant? So it's really like some soul searching, the acronym, right? For finances, yeah, it's relevant because I'm about to get put out my house. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
How it goes hand in hand. Right. And the last one is time calibrated. You always want to put yourself on a schedule. When we talked about goals, have them short-term goals and the long-term goals. So that's why I do a 3 to 6 month contract, because 3 months, every 4 weeks, I need to be changing. You're going to hit a plateau every, 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to hit a plateau. So it's time for me to up the progress or up the exercise more. You know what I'm saying? And intensify it. So that's why all that is important, because we on a time schedule. And for me as a trainer, my time is 3 months. I got 3 months. You feel what I'm saying? To get my client where she needs to be. But first I need to see where she at.
Got you.
That makes sense?
That make a whole
lot
of sense. Whole lot of sense. I really appreciate you coming on. I wish I had more time because we haven't had a chance to get in the comments just to ask the audience and ask their questions. And that's the thing, man. The show went over.
It's fine.
Today, but I'm gonna have to bring you back on another day. You and Melika, like I said, y'all did great today. Awesome. I really appreciate you coming on. The show was created to highlight people in the community that's doing things positive. And like I said, I don't put anybody on this platform. So when I invite you to this platform, I mean, I recognize what you're doing. And I appreciate it, and I want everyone to appreciate it. So, Kevin, what we doing this show, we clap you up.
Clap you
up, man. We say thank you. We say thank you. We appreciate it.
For sure.
You know what I mean, keep doing a good job, man. Like I said, I thank you. Awesome. I have seen your growth, and I really appreciate it. You know, I sit here and I listen to you, and I be like, God damn it, she really knows what she's talking about. So, if y'all really want to lose weight, man, like I said, Donnisha, she really serious about it. And that's the good thing, to find somebody that's serious about what they love to do. You know, you're going to get the best results possible. So how could they reach you? What's your social media site so they can follow you and everybody can get in contact with you?
Okay, so on here, on Facebook and Instagram, I am The Body Architect. And that is DEE Body, BODY, Architect, ARCHITECT. That's The Body Architect, and that's also the website, www.thebodyarchitect. But if you hit my Instagram up, there's a link in the bio, and it links to my link tree, and it has all the things I offer, whether it's merch from the free classes that I offer, the YouTube clips, all that stuff you can find on that link in the bio.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Thank
you. Great.
You got anything for Donnisha before we get off, Kevin?
I ain't got nothing for hey, so I guess those 2 strawberry biscuits from McDonald's gonna be out the question for me to did it, huh?
Look, y'all keep messing with Popeyes. Popeyes will get y'all. Popeyes can do anything. Y'all go and get it. But look, yeah, I don't care if you eat them. That's what I tell you. You can eat what you want. It's just watching what you eat, the portion of it. So, Kev, see how many. Google has it, and it's right in. Look, we lack for lack of knowledge, right?
You're right. Exactly.
So, listen, see how many calories them strawberry biscuits is, and if that if that fit in your 2,000 calorie bank, eat it.
They ain't on my level. I'm off that level, you know. But Popeyes, you're right. Popeyes the devil because they give out free strawberry biscuits. The line was long as hell. And everybody that's getting the biscuit. Now everybody fat as I don't know what again.
Again, you don't want to keep going around the fucking circle. Get back in line.
Listen,
look,
I ain't go back now.
Thank you, Donnisha, for coming on.
We salute you, baby.
I'm gonna call you, man.
All right. Y'all, thanks for having me.
Bye.
Hey, man. I'd like to once again thank our guests for coming on, Melika, Honore, and Donnisha, Cambrice. They was saluting female entrepreneurs, man. Now that was 2 women right there that's kicking ass in their field, man. I'm really happy that they came on. I was happy I was able to line those 2 people up today.
Right.
We really didn't have enough time talking to them, but the time that we did have them on, I hope y'all appreciate the conversation and the knowledge they was able to share with us. You know what I mean? I always try to bring y'all some people that can help us grow together. You know, we do this together. What you guys say, Kevin?
I was if she's still listening, somebody that wanted to know in the comment section, what's the best exercise for a person that's diabetic? But if you still listen to Donnisha, you want to answer that question, you know, that's fine. But like I said, great show, great guest. Sorry about my technical difficulties on my end. Like I told y'all, y'all know where I'm at. I'm in Texas. Y'all already know the deal is. So hopefully next week, I ain't gonna have these same problems, dog. But I apologize in advance before Earl starts talking about, yeah, you gotta get fined. I know. You ain't gotta tell me about my fines. I already know this. I already know what's coming.
Give me your social sites, Kevin.
Follow me at the Comedian on Instagram. Kev the Comedian 504. Kev the Comedian 504 Instagram. Kevin Howard on Facebook. I have a Instagram, Snapchat. I think I said do Snapchat. I can't remember. Too much stuff. Eric got me working overtime for two fish sandwiches. But anyway, that's all good. Y'all know we got the new apparel, the All Love Over Here shirts. We got the All Love Over Here shirts. We still got the hashtag I tried. We still got the Help Us Save Us shirts. We have every week on every opportunity we get, we try to work on some new things to get to you guys to show y'all our appreciation, show y'all our love. And a lot of things me and Earl is working on behind the scenes. So man, the show is gonna keep on growing. We're gonna keep on getting better at this. We're gonna keep on trying to bring better people or more people on to entertain y'all. I'm gonna entertain y'all regardless. So whatever I say, don't take it personal. You did, but I'm always gonna be entertaining. What you got, dog? What you always smiling? What you drinking over there, dog? Red Bull and alcohol?
No, it was just Red Bull, so I don't be tired tonight. Y'all know I had a lot of meetings, so I was tired. So I made sure I had energy for the guests, man. If y'all want any of the apparel, y'all can reach me at Beast by E. Guyton on all my social platforms. That's Beast by E. Guyton. Like I said, I don't mind getting y'all with none of the fly gear. You know what I mean? Y'all want caps. Y'all want caps, hats, fedoras. Remember, I don't make regular wool. I do not make a regular wool on rabbit, nutria, beaver. Holla at me. Like I said, if you want a hat made, give us a couple of weeks advance notice, man, because we have other orders. So give us a little notice so we can be able to get in contact with you. Return your call, get your order, make sure we get your head sized up so we can have your hat ready for your special occasion. I really appreciate everybody that's been supporting the Beast line, man. Like I said, it's growing real well. I'm just so happy and blessed, and I thank God for y'all. Because, I mean, like I said, I can't do it without y'all. I really appreciate y'all. It's been an awesome show. Yeah, we went over, but we had to go over because we had two awesome guests that we had to give them time to speak. So we're gonna see y'all next week. Same time, same station. We out this thing, man. Peace.
Salute y'all.